Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. So today we're going to talk about the true meaning of Scorpio in the 8th house for each ascendant. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel or get a personal reading, you can do so at the links in the description box or the comments below. And be sure to like and subscribe if you like my videos. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, so to kick this off, we're going to start with Aries Ascendant in the base. So Scorpio in the 8th house. Transformation. Sun ups and downs. Death. Endings. The occult. Mysticism. Research. Surgery. Taxes. Married life. Joint finances and marriage and business. It's your in-laws. It's anything hidden. It's sex. And it's the anus. That's right. Scorpios are assholes. Gosh. Okay. Alright. So that's Aries. Now, let's look at Taurus. So, for Taurus, Scorpio's in the 7th house. So what can we say about this? 7th house is marriage, relationships, business partner and business partnerships. It's fame, because it's 10th from the 10th house. It's the masses. It's all the people out in the world that you come across. So, one thing we could say is marriage transforms your life. There can be sudden ups and downs in relationships and in marriage. Your spouse could need a surgery at some point. Or, whoever you're in a relationship with. Even your business partner could need a surgery. Your in-laws might be heavily involved in your marriage. You can go into business tied to the occult, tied to mysticism. You could do business, related to sex even. You could have a sex worker with this position, with this ascendant. Your business could require research, could be related to taxes, working with other people's money. You and your spouse have a lot of secret dealings together. Other people won't know about. But alright. Gemini. Gemini. Scorpios in your 6th house. So, 6th house is your coworkers, your maternal aunts and uncles, your enemies, your pets. It's debt. It's health and health issues. It's accidents. It's your everyday work, everyday routines. It's service. So, what can we say about this? Well, there can be sudden ups and downs with your health. Also, Scorpio in the 8th house represent insurance and taxes. So, a Gemini ascendant can have issues, can have obstacles, because it's in the 6th house of obstacles, when it comes to getting an insurance payout. So, you get into a car accident, and all of a sudden insurance doesn't want to, cough up the dough. You can have issues with getting your taxes, your tax return. Maybe the government doesn't want to help you out. Also, there can be sudden ups and downs in your work. You can suddenly take on debt. Also, taking on debt brings transformation in your life. Competition brings transformation in your life. Also, Scorpio is a sign of hidden things. So, in the 6th house of enemies, you won't see your enemies coming. They'll be hidden from you. Your in-laws can become your enemies. Sorry, Gemini. Oh, gosh. Let's see what else. Oh, 6th house is the lower stomach region, so you could have a surgery there. Lower stomach, lower back. Also, your enemies could practice the occult. With a placement like this, you know, you could have somebody that can, like, use black magic as an enemy. That's actually something you could see. You could have coworkers that are astrologers and tarot readers with this. Your maternal aunts and uncles could have occult abilities themselves. Alright. Cancer. Cancer for you, Scorpios in the 5th house. So what can we say about this? 5th house is romance, children, fun and games, education. So, oh, it's also speculative gains through, well, I mean, it can be gambling, business. 5th house is politics. It's change of job, transformation of the career, because it's 8th from the 10th house. So, your life is transformed when you have children. You can have sudden ups and downs with your children. Children, especially your first child, could need a surgery at some point. Also, there can be sudden ups and downs with your education. You would transform your education. Maybe you go for, I don't know, try to become a psychology major or something, and then you change your mind, you want to become an engineer. That kind of thing can happen with this. You wouldn't stay on one steady course with your education. Also, if you need a surgery, you could get a surgery in the upper stomach area and right below your shoulder blades. Also, Scorpio is a sign of sex. It's now in the 5th house of romance. So for you, you might kind of want to skip romance and get right to the sex part. You might move kind of fast in that regard. Also, when it comes to speculative gains, you can have sudden ups and downs with that. So, suddenly you're gaining money through gambling, let's say, because 5th house is gambling. But you could also suddenly lose money. So, definitely be careful with that. Alright, Leo. Leo, Scorpio's in your 4th house. So, 4th house is mother, home, land, real estate. It's your vehicles. It's your comfort, your happiness. So what can we say about this? Well, when your mother dies, your life will be transformed. And Scorpio represents death. Death and transformation. Death and rebirth. So, when your mother dies, your life will be transformed. Also, you can have sudden ups and downs with properties, with vehicles. So, for instance, you'll, get a mortgage for a house, but something up where you lose the house. You have to get a new one. That kind of thing can happen with this. You have sudden ups and downs with your comfort and your happiness. Things are kind of unstable with that. If you need a surgery, it would be in the chest region and the upper back. Let's see, what else? Oh, you would keep a lot of secrets with your mother. Your mother could deal in the occult and mysticism. Your mother could be involved in research. You could do research from the home with this. Or be involved in occult and mysticism yourself when you're at home. Also, Scorpio is a sign of inheritance. It's now in the 4th house of home. You could inherit a home. But alright, Virgo. Virgo, for you, Scorpio's in the 3rd house. 3rd house is younger siblings, cousins, neighbors. It's internet, media, communication of all kinds, including writing, short distance travel. It's your skills, your effort. It's marketing. So what can we say about this? Well, you can have sudden ups and downs with your younger siblings or with your cousins. You can have skills tied to the occult, tied to mysticism. You could do marketing research with this, because Scorpio's research. 3rd house is marketing. Let's see what else. What else can we say about this? You keep hidden secrets with your younger sibling and your cousins. Also, you'd have sudden short distance travel. Like constantly going from place to place. Also, Scorpio is secrets. Anything hidden. Now it's in the 3rd house of communication. You might have trouble keeping secrets. Also, Scorpio is surgeries. It's in the 3rd house. 3rd house is your arm. So, hand up to your shoulder. You could need a surgery there. Let's see. What else? No, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, Libra. Libra, for you, Scorpio, is in the 2nd house. 2nd house is family, finances, your earnings, your savings. It's what you value, your speech. So what can we say about this? Well, you can have sudden ups and downs with your family. You can have sudden ups and downs with your finances. Because 2nd house is finances, your earnings, your savings. But another thing this can show is Scorpio is a sign of the 8th house, of other people's money. Of hidden things. So what can we see with this? You could have hidden wealth. Wealth that nobody knows about. You could earn from other people's money. Maybe you're involved in banking and finance. Because Taurus also goes into the 8th house of other people's money. And Taurus is earnings. Also, this is the 2nd house of what you value. You could value occult and mysticism. You could speak about these things. your speech could be very transformative. You could transform people's lives with what you say. Also, Scorpio is taxes, inheritance. So definitely you could inherit wealth with this position. You can earn money through taxes. If you need a surgery, this is the second house. Second house is the face. So, a Libra Ascendant could have, plastic surgery. They could have dental surgery. Second house is teeth. They could have like LASIK eye surgery with this. Alright, to you, Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio's now in the Ascendant. So, Ascendant is you. Your physical body. Your health. Your overall life. So now your life is all about the sign of Scorpio. So what can we say about this? Well, you go through a lot of sudden ups and downs in life. Things are never an even keel for a Scorpio. One minute you're down in the gutter. Next minute you're riding high. And back and forth. Also, Scorpio's now in the first house of the body. Definitely you could have a surgery. Now, what's another thing we could say with this? You could want to transform your body. Go from being fat to being skinny. Go from being skinny to being muscular. In shape. But, another thing with this. Every trans person whose chart I've ever looked at has been a Scorpio Ascendant. Trans people want to transform their bodies to who they feel they really are. So, like I said, every trans person's chart I've ever looked at has been a Scorpio Ascendant. And trans people go through a lot of sudden ups and downs in life. Now, what else can we say? You could be involved in the occult and mysticism. You have to keep a lot of secrets. You have to keep things hidden. Also, Scorpio is a sign of psychological baggage. You have a lot of psychological baggage with this. A lot of things you've dealt with that you keep hidden. That's Scorpio. With this, you could be very close to your in-laws. Because Scorpio is the original sign of the 8th house of in-laws. Also, you could be involved in research, if I forgot to mention that. You could deal with joint finances with this. So you could be in banking with this. You could deal with taxes, inheritances. You could be, a tax attorney or something like that with this. You could be a sex worker with this. Scorpio is a sign of sex. Now it's in the first house of your body. Or you could just be highly sexual. But alright. Let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Scorpio is now in your 12th house. So, what's 12th house? Spirituality. Bed pleasure, so sex and sleep. It's foreign people, foreign lands. It's loss. Financial or otherwise. It's other worlds. Outer space. It's So what can we say with this? Well, you could have spiritual, occult abilities, mystical abilities. Also, 12th house is a sign of hidden things. Now Scorpio's there. Scorpio's all about hidden things and secrets. So definitely you can have a lot of hidden secrets with this. Scorpio is a very sexual sign. Now it's in the 12th house, which is also a sign of sex. Definitely, you can be very sexual with this. You could suddenly travel to foreign lands, leave your homeland, and just go across the world. Your spiritual beliefs would transform at some point in life. They wouldn't stay the same. And this would especially happen when you travel to foreign lands. A foreign person could transform your life. You can have sudden losses with this. Because 12th house is loss. Also, 12th house is a house of investment, because first you have to lose money to make money when you invest. So, you can have sudden ups and downs with your investments. If you need a surgery, it would be in the feet. You would need, like foot surgery. Because 12th house is feet. You could do research tied to astronomy, astrology. You could do research into other worlds. I don't know, maybe you're a scientist studying the multiverse or something. Maybe. Your in-laws could come from foreign lands. Also, 12th house is losses. Scorpio is a sign of other people's money. So, especially when you're investing, if you invest other people's money, you could lose it. What else? Oh, joint finances and marriage could also be lost with this. Maybe you're bad at managing those. Also, Scorpio in the 12th house of loss. You could lose your tax return. Nope, you're not getting a tax return. The government says you owe them. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. What else we have with this? No, I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, definitely your spiritual beliefs would transform at some point, and your life would be transformed when you travel to a foreign place. Alright. Capricorn. Capricorn, for you Scorpios in the 11th house. What can we say about this? Well, 11th house is elder sibling. It's your friends, large organizations, stock market, financial gain, your hopes, wishes, desires. It's the gain of your status because it's second from the 10th house of status. So what can we say? Well, your elder sibling might need a surgery. Also, if you need a surgery, it would be in the ankle region. Ankle to the, right below the knee. Your shin. You can have sudden ups and downs with your stocks if you're invested in the stock market. Your life would be transformed when the elder sibling passed away. You could have sudden ups and downs with your gains. So you could suddenly lose money, suddenly gain money. Elder sibling and your friends could be involved in occult mysticism or research. Your hopes, wishes, desires would transform at some point in life. They wouldn't stay the same. Also, you keep a lot of secrets with your elder sibling and with your friends. If you're involved with a large organization, it could be a hidden one that nobody knows about. Maybe you're a part of the Illuminati. They could be an occult, hidden organization. It's possible. What else can I say with this? Oh, Scorpio's inheritance. It's in the 11th house of elder sibling here. So, your elder sibling could be the one to inherit, as opposed to you. Also, you could suddenly gain a lot through taxes. You can get a big tax return with this. But 11th house is also your own gains, so you could gain an inheritance with this. All depends on what placements you have. We're just looking at the base level. We're not including where your planets are. You could gain a lot through your in-laws, because Scorpio's in-laws. You could gain a lot through joint finances in marriage or business. Your elder sibling could deal with a lot of sudden ups and downs in their life. But alright, let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Scorpio's in the 10th house. 10th house is your karmic actions. It's your career, your workplace. It's your status. It's the government. It's your bosses, your managers. It's House of Fame. So what can we say with this? Well, your career would transform at some point. Maybe you go from, I don't know, being a long haul truck driver to suddenly working in the government. I don't know, random example. You can have sudden ups and downs in your career. Also, 10th house is government. Scorpio is taxes. So, there could be, government taxes that come through here for you. You can deal with a lot of secret things with the government. Maybe you're a spy. There are sudden events that take place in your workplace. Your bosses and managers would never stick around with this. There'd be sudden changes with them constantly. 1 minute they're transferred. Then you get another manager, they suddenly quit. That kind of thing could happen here. You can have sudden ups and downs with your fame. So maybe you build up a big following on TikTok or something, and then all of a sudden you're being canceled. That can happen with this. Your in-laws could work in the government. Your in-laws could have a lot of fame themselves. What else? No, that's pretty much it for this one. Pretty simple. Alright, Pisces. Pisces, Scorpio's now in the 9th house. So, 9th house is father figures. It's your teachers, mentors, gurus. Long distance travel, pilgrimage. Philosophy, religion, the law. It's publishing. It's counseling. 5th house is also counseling. It's higher education, if I forgot to mention that. It's also a house of luck. So what are some things we could say with this? Well, your life would be transformed when your father dies. If you need... Oh. Well. Aquarius Ascendant, real quick. Scorpio in your 10th house. If you need a surgery, it would be your niece. Now, back to you, Pisces. I completely forgot that. For you, 9th house is the thigh region. So if you need a surgery, it would be there. But your father could have dealt with a lot of sudden ups and downs in life. Your religious views, your views on the law, would completely transform at some point in life. Your philosophical views would transform at some point. Your life would be transformed when you traveled far from home. Like if you're in the US, this would be from like, I don't know, Virginia to Ohio. That'd be like 9th house travels. Just as an example. I know not every one of you is from the US, but let's see. There'd be sudden ups and downs in your education. With your mentors, your teachers. There'd be sudden ups and downs with your luck. Because 9th house is luck. Your education would transform at some point. You wouldn't stay in the same education. Your father could need a surgery. Or your teacher, mentor, guru could need a surgery. Your father or your teachers, mentors, and gurus could be involved in the occult and mysticism and research. Maybe your higher education requires a lot of research. Maybe you're, doing a dissertation or something. I don't know. I don't even know if I said that right. Let's see, what else? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, there could be a lot of hidden secrets between you and your father. Also, this is a sign of in-laws. Scorpio. It's now 2nd from the 8th house. So, this shows in-laws could make a lot of money. Because 8th house is your in-laws. 2nd house would be their finances. You could receive an inheritance from your father. You could have a lot of luck when it comes to receiving an inheritance with this. You could have a lot of luck when it comes to taxes. Because Scorpio's taxes. Your education could be tied to the occult. Mysticism. I already said could require research. You could have sudden ups and downs with the law with this. So, make sure you're doing what's right. Or, don't get caught. I'm gonna get canceled one day, I just know it. Alright. I think that's about it, y'all. Yeah. Alright. I swear, each one of these videos gets longer than the last. Alright. Scorpio is definitely a more intense one, of course. It's a sign of intensity. But, if you like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to donate to help support the channel or get a personal reading, you can do so at the links down in the description and the comments below. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.